Morning. I would like to welcome you to the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for August 13th, 2020. Roll call, please. Here.
Here. Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements of the board?
No, sir.
No. Approval of minutes of the meeting of July 9th, 2020.
I motion we defer the approval of the minutes of July 9th, 2020.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item A, correspondence received from Councilman Barry Tyler Jr. requesting $29,800 of gaming funds be allocated for May Street drainage improvements between Carroll Street and Columbia Avenue.
Good morning, Board.
Mr. Button.
May I first apologize for the condition of the temperature in here. I reached out to my colleague and he reminded me that we had a 44-hour power outage at City Hall, and that has a lot to do with why things aren't functioning properly today. But you will recall last week that we approved a project on the alley of May Street for a French drain, a more elaborate than normal French drain because of the drainage problems in the high groundwater, contingent upon the green sheet approved by the councilman and the mayor. So we have that today, and we would ask for your approval on this action.
We do have the green sheet that has been signed by the councilman and the mayor.
Okay. I motion we approve Councilman Tyler's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item B, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearings.
30th. Did she say the 30th?
September? Yeah. Okay.
Which day is it again? Got it. Okay. 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 I'm going to motion that we set those hearings for September 17th, 2020.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, correspondence received from First Group Engineering, Inc., submitting change order number 2 for the Seoul Avenue and Hoffman Street multi-use trail with a decrease in cost of $25,004.46. Decrease is good.
We're always grateful for a lower amount, that we got the job done under budget. Uniquely, this is a project funded through the Hammond Sanitary District's consent decree to construct a bicycle trail and bioswale, or rain garden, as you might call, to reduce the potential for stormwater getting into the collection system. What's unique about this is that we have to maximize the fee that we're paying, and we hit this within about $500. So that was very good that we meet our commitment, or really the sanitary district's commitment to the Indiana State Department of Environmental Management, to our commitment for the consent decree. And so we would just ask your approval on this action.
Okay. I'm going to motion that we approve First Group Engineering's change order.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item D, correspondence received from Mr. Dean Button, City Engineer, requesting approval of Walsh & Kelly, Inc., restricting traffic on Holman Avenue to 1 lane each in each direction between Kenwood and Wildwood, beginning August 17th, 2020 through August 28th, 2020 for pavement patching.
So this is the northbound lanes immediately south of the Little Caesars Pizza. This was reported to be a skateboard ramp on the right-hand northbound lane. Thankfully, Public Works has done some intermediate asphalt patching to prevent that. But basically the concrete road is heaved at that location, and we're having Walsh & Kelly, through our annual contract with them, repair the 2 northbound lanes and the center turn lane. And so they have to do that systematically. So they will work on, the right-hand northbound lane, get that work done, and then move to the center and left-hand northbound lane and complete that work. And that's why it's taken much longer, because it's a concrete repair, not an asphalt repair.
So this is something that's going to take place south of Station 5, right? they gonna be impacted?
Is this south of Station 5? I'm sorry,
Right over here on Holman Avenue, little Station 5 over here on Holman Avenue.
yeah, I'm not sure the exact location and its relative position to.
Wildwood,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll be right outside their station.
right outside there.
okay.
There's a house right immediately in front of, or actually, I think it's an apartment building immediately in front of where this is, because it's just south of the south driveway to Little Caesars.
Okay, yeah, because I think if you take Station 5, Engine 5, you could drive just straight into Wildwood, going west, so.
Okay,
Just so we can just let them know to be aware if this is gonna happen. I mean, they're gonna have to,
there should be plenty of space because
okay,
both of the southbound lanes will be open. So we're going to restrict northbound and the center turn lane systematically, right? We'll restrict the northbound right-hand lane, but there'll be 4 lanes available.
no, I guess my point being, how deep are they going in the roadway? Because obviously, if it's too
Not that
deep,
deep.
the rig's not gonna be able to navigate
They'll,
that.
you know, with lights, they'll be able to go into the center turn lane to begin with, and they may have to use
Okay,
the southbound lanes if they were going to go north.
okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I motion we approve Mr. Button's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay. Okay. Item E, correspondence received from Grimmer Construction, Inc., requesting approval to close Gosselin Street from Holman Avenue to State Line Avenue and Sheffield Avenue from Gosselin Avenue to Chicago Street to construct a sewer crossing from August 24th, 2020 through September 1st, 2020.
So we have another week before this occurs. Grimmer needs to close Gosselin really at Sheffield because they have to cross at a diagonal from the center of Sheffield at Gosselin on the north side to the southwest corner. So they're crossing the entire intersection. So what we're proposing is doing a hard close at State Line, so we'll have no trucks, no traffic coming from Illinois at all, which has been a real problem throughout this project. And then we're gonna hard close at just south of Gosselin on Sheffield, and then there'll be soft closures around that area. So we'll still be able to get emergency services through Chicago at Sheffield and through Hanover, Wabash, Dearborn, and that area. But you'll have to come in from Chicago or from Wabash depending on how you're coming into that area. So, and we will notify the residents that are remaining in the Brunswick area so that they're aware of how they have access, because their access is going to be somewhat limited. In addition, Grimmer's going to have a subcontractor clean out a sewer line for lining purposes along Sheffield from Gosselin to just south of the CSX tracks. So those cross streets will be hard closed at Sheffield. And that should be fairly clear on the first figure that's been provided.
Dean, will there be some kind of warning for people coming eastbound on Gosselin to turn around or whatever so they don't get stopped there?
Eastbound on Gosselin will have a dynamic message board at Burnham.
Okay.
And then we're going to hard close at State Line. And so that anybody that comes that way that ignores so we'll have the message board and we'll have a lot of signage in Illinois. But if they ignore it and come through like they have, they'll have to turn around in that recycling area and go back the other way, because we just can't have them come through like they had been during an earlier phase of the project.
Okay.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to make a motion. We approve Grimmer Construction's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Item 6, matters from board member, matters from other board members.
No, sir.
Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. Matters from other department heads and/or their representatives? Nothing? Okay, let's shoot on down to number 8, new business. Item A, order to rescind order to demolish property located at 4140 Sheffield Avenue. I'm guessing this is probably pretty straightforward, right? Okay. We're just gonna motion to,
Rescind it?
yeah.
Okay, I motion that that we approve the order to rescind 4140 Sheffield.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, item B, quotes for the Davis Avenue Alley Drainage Project.
If I may.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. 1737 Davis, the alley, Public Works Director Gary Gleason asked us to look into what could be done at this location. We normally do annual contracts with construction contractors to do what we call French drains, or drains that connect directly to the groundwater rather than to the sewer collection system. These prices, well, we would ask that you read the prices aloud, like we do with quotes. These prices came in a little bit higher than we planned because, well, primarily we think it's a one-of request, and we'd get better pricing if we rebid. And so we would ask you read these aloud and then refer them to engineering and our consultant for further review, with the likelihood that we'll not move forward with this, but bid a group of projects to try to get the price down on doing this work. And I have reached out to Mr. Gleason, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him directly.
This is just informational at this point?
Well, we need you to read the quotes aloud,
Don't
right?
have them. Don't have them.
Here you go.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, that's all right. Caught me in a catch-22 there for a second. Okay. All right, so let's quotes for the Davis Avenue 1737 Alley Drainage Project. Contract Grimmer Construction. Project price $14,350. Rex Construction Incorporated, $22,450. The recommendation goes to Davis,
Well, we would ask that you hold the bid recommendation for now until we can,
okay.
Move
So you can go through it?
yeah, give us an opportunity to
Okay.
make a
So-
final recommendation.
Anybody want to hear the numbers again? Okay, Grimmer Construction, $14,350, Rex Construction, Inc., $22,450. We will, motion to
Forward the,
forward these back to the engineering department for, their review.
okay, I make that motion that we forward it to engineering for their review.
Okay.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item C, notice of violation hearing on property located at 702 120th Street. How was that? Did I get an A?
Get an A, yes, perfect.
Morning, Board.
Ron, good morning.
Best catch-22 I've ever.
Please.
All right. Upon inspection of the property at 702 120th Street, we had come to find that there was a non-conforming second-floor apartment. We have spoken to the owner, and he has already voluntarily removed the stove and kitchen upstairs on the second floor. We just ask that you affirm the reorder for removal.
Is this the owner in Collierville, Tennessee? That's who owns the property?
Yes.
Oh, I just wanted to get that out there on the record.
There is a man who lives out here, though. He has power of attorney for the property, so that that's what the POA I think I had on there was.
Yes, okay.
Okay, I motion that we affirm the order to remove the apartment at 702 120th Street.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Board.
Thank you. Items D, oh, wait a minute. There, item D is garage sale permits submitted for approval. Oh. You happy with those, Mr. Perez?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I motion we approve the garage sale permits.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Page 2. Old business, item A, findings and decision on Prince the Cane Corso dog. The board has made a decision in that regard. The findings and the decision will be signed off on by the board, and they will be mailed to the owner of the dog. Is that correct, Ms. Hill?
I would presume they would be delivered to his attorney.
Okay, okay,
For disbursement.
Okay.
Represented by, Mr. Campbell.
yes. Okay, so,
You good?
yeah, we probably need the motion to accept the findings.
Okay. I make a motion that we accept the findings and decision.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, let's see here. Okay, meeting open to the public. Anybody here like to speak? Mr. Santucci?
I was just here to get the paperwork. You guys sent me to my house. I sent it back. You guys never received it, so.
Well, yeah, you probably want to speak to Mr. Prieto then?
Sure.
In regards to the status of what's going on? True?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll speak to you. I have to find the paperwork, I think, that he has it put up.
Okay, okay. Anybody else? Anybody from the public? Okay.
Okay, a motion that we adjourn the meeting?
I second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.